Buenas tardes and hafaday todos hamzu. I was inspired, and this is the first time I had an opportunity to see that speech made by one of my hard-working employees, again, the daughter of the late Senator Tony Baza. I want to tell you why I have so much belief and confidence in our people in the future. I got to talk to you a little bit about Tony Blas. You know, anyone who knows Senator Blas, the man was a tireless, hard-working patriot. Sometimes you have to look at people in sometimes the most difficult times. My last time to see Tony Blas, the director of administration for my administration, was several days before he passed on. And I saw him when I visited him at the hospital, and his children were with him. And as I walked in, there was Tony, who had just, his kids had just taken away his iPad, and they were saying to me, "Governor, we just took away his iPad. He's still trying to do his work on the budget for Guam." And then, as they mentioned that, they mentioned he still has his iPhone. Here was a man who was several days from passing on, and all he could think of was being on an iPhone, connecting with his employees and his hard-working, those workers at Department of Administration, to complete a budget. This was one man who loved his job, loved his people so much that in his last days, he was focused on getting the job done. That is what makes me so proud, so honored and humbled to work for people such as the people of Guam. Dear people, if we can see beyond the valleys and the mountains, it's because we stand on the shoulders of men like Tony and those women whose vision has brought us to new heights. And the tribute that we make to our past is that we have the courage to pick up where they left off and to see farther than they imagined. But the true test of our contribution is what we actually did to achieve what we imagined for those who come after us. Will they stand on our shoulders? Will they see horizons that are more celestial, more beautiful, and awe-inspiring than what we saw? That is truly up to us. We need to stand on the shoulders of our past so that we can see from on high where we can go. Then we need to get down, to plant our feet on the ground, and then move them, one foot after the next. Now, before you got all into this room today, we were just dreamers with a dream. And then you got here, and we started to take those first steps. And you made a commitment to this, and that's inspiring. In return, I have a commitment to make to you today. First, I want to make this official. Once we've received the completed strategic vision, I will convene the policy team to review and endorse it. Now, once that happens, I will sign an executive order adopting the vision. And at the very least, all executive agencies within my administration and my term will follow that vision. And if any piece of the plan requires the legislature's approval, then we will seek their approval on your behalf. Second, I hereby order the creation of the comprehensive Guam Master Plan. And by this order, I do hereby commission its 8 components. Number 1, the Guam Land Master Plan. Number 2, the Guam Capital Improvements Plan. Number 3, the Guam Tax Code Plan. Number 4, the Government of Guam Modernization Plan. 5, the Guam Social Stabilization Plan. 6, the Guam Workforce Rehabilitation Plan. 7, the Guam Career Paths Plan. And number 8, the Guam Education Blueprint. I love this vision that you have created, all of you. You have my commitment that I will report and present the full strategic vision to the people of Guam during my State of the Island address at the end of this month. I will also unveil that monumental education campaign that we are planning so that we can finally exercise our right of self-determination. That can no longer be a dream. And I invite you to join me in making this a reality together. On a special note, it would be my honor if you could all join with me at the State of the Island address. I will invite you and your families to join in the journey, and we will continue from that day. By the way, it'll be right outside that beautiful new Guam Museum. It'll be on March 31st, 6:30 p.m. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that's how you know why I've been cruising around there every day, talking to those construction workers. Hurry up, hurry up! And I cannot think of a more appropriate invitation. For the first time in history, a governor of Guam will be able to give the people a 50-year strategic vision. Vision created by you. You're the ones who created it. And I want to give you all the credit. I'm going to give you all. I hope that you can join me that night. And I'm grateful that you've joined us today in these past 2 conventions. There's a lot of work ahead, but we're all committed to doing it. By now, this visioning process is, for all intents and purposes, done. You have met the mandate of the original executive order to produce this strategic vision of Guam in 50 years. And it's now my honor, on this 18th day of March, in 2016, to officially close these conventions of the people of Guam. And we are hereby adjourned. God bless you all.